Our first scenario today is stolen SSN. Imagine a young adult just starting their career receives a tax bill for a significant amount of income they never earned. They quickly realize their SSN has been stolen and used to file a fraudulent tax return. This is our stolen SSN scenario. Taylor, put yourself in their shoes. What would be your first reaction and what steps would you take?
Wow, that's scary. I think my initial reaction would be panic. I'd probably feel lost and unsure of what to do. I guess the first thing I'd do is contact the IRS, right?
Absolutely, Taylor. Contacting the IRS is crucial. But before we delve into the specifics of that, Sam, could you weigh in on the immediate steps someone should take if they suspect their SSN has been stolen, even before contacting the IRS?
Yes, Alex. First, file a police report. This creates a documented record of the theft. Second, place a fraud alert on your credit reports with one of the three major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion. This notifies creditors to take extra precautions before opening new accounts in your name. Third, consider a credit freeze. This restricts access to your credit reports, making it harder for thieves to open fraudulent accounts.
Those are excellent points, Sam. Think of it like locking down your house after a break in. You want to prevent further damage. The police report is like documenting the scene, the fraud alert is like notifying the neighborhood watch, and the credit freeze is like changing all the locks.
So if I understand correctly, contacting the IRS is important, but taking these steps first can help minimize the damage while the IRS investigates. What about proving your innocence to the IRS? How does someone do that? It sounds like a nightmare trying to prove you didn't do something.
That's where the documentation comes in handy, Taylor. The police report, for instance, supports your claim. The IRS also has specific procedures for identity theft cases. You'll likely need to fill out Form 410039, the identity theft affidavit, providing details of the fraudulent activity. Keep records of all communication with the IRS and be prepared to provide supporting documents like your tax returns from previous years.
To expand on Sam's point, think of it like building a case. Each piece of evidence, whether it's the police report, the affidavit, or your communication records, adds another brick to the wall of your defense. The more solid your case, the quicker the IRS can resolve the issue.
That makes sense. So it's not just about telling the IRS what happened, it's about showing them with concrete evidence.
Exactly, Taylor. To recap, if you suspect your SSN has been stolen, file a police report, place a fraud alert, and consider a credit freeze on your credit reports. Contact the IRS immediately and complete Form 4039. Keep detailed records of all communication and supporting documentation. This situation can be incredibly stressful, but taking swift and decisive action can significantly limit the damage. Remember, you're not alone in this.
And to add to that, the IRS website, specifically IRS.gov/IdentityTheft, is an invaluable resource. It provides comprehensive information on the steps to take and the assistance available.
That's a great point, Sam. Listeners, if you suspect your SSN has been compromised, don't hesitate. Visit IRS.gov/IdentityTheft and contact the IRS immediately. Now, while directly having your SSN stolen is one way identity theft can occur, another common avenue is a fraudulent tax preparer. We'll discuss that in our next segment.